Welcome back to Scottish Mancave and welcome to this week's vlog. And what a week it has been on the channel. We have gained about 14 brand new subscribers in the last week, so that is just absolutely amazing. And it's currently Saturday. I'm just having a little bit of a walk around the town. I'm going to go to HMV, see if I can find some CDs, and I'm also going to check out CEX as well for this week's video. So yeah, it's still cold, as you can see. It's not the best weather, but it's not as bad as it's been. No charity shop hunts really this week, I don't think. I might go to Inverurie, I'm not 100% sure yet, on Monday, but yeah, we're just going to check out some shops in Aberdeen. I need a cookbook as well, so I might try and get a slow cooker cookbook because I'm on a bit of a health kick at the minute. So I'm in WH Smith and I'm looking for a particular book. Scott Baptie's his name, and I've been using his slow cooker recipes on YouTube, but I kind of fancy getting the book. There's a few things here like air fryer cookbooks. I have been using an air fryer, but I want to get a slow cooker cookbook, so even if I don't get the Scott Baptie one, it'd be good to get a dedicated slow cooker cookbook just to give me some ideas and stuff. So let's have a look. So this is interesting. It's only £7 and it is a cookbook for slow cooker, but I don't like when you have to use the pan. So I actually don't have a cooker, believe it or not. Yeah, I like when they actually have the preheat oven. Because yeah, I don't have an oven, so I can't use a hob or anything. £7 is not bad, but it's a lot of fish and stuff, so I'm not sure about that one. Sometimes the BBC recipes are not too bad, but I like one with pictures. So spiced carrot and lentil soup, that sounds quite nice. Again, I'm quite fussy with my food, I'm not gonna lie, people. Who would have thought in this week's vlog I'd be looking at cookbooks and stuff. But Chinese roast duck with pancakes, that sounds quite nice actually. Some decent pesto, mozzarella, stuffed mushrooms. Not a fan of mushrooms, but I like pesto. There's quite a few here. Honey crunch granola, chili con carne, chicken butter bean, salsa chicken peppers. They look fine. They look unbelievable. Let's see, what else is there? Casseroles, stews. I'm not the biggest Sunday lunch kind of guy, but chicken curry, pulled pork. I quite like pulled pork. So this one's not too bad. Thai beef curry. I do like a curry. I'm not a fan of beetroot. Chicken korma. Okay. Heat the slow cooker if necessary. Fish out chicken breasts. See, the BBC one could be the way to go, you know. A bit more pricey. Italian sausage stew. There's quite a few here. I'm not a big fan of fish. Hate fish. There's quite a few stuff here. Smoky. I don't know what that is. I'm not a fan of fruit in an actual hot meal. Yeah, there's no point in buying the BBC cookbooks because you get them on the BBC website for free. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy a cookbook. I think I wanted the Scott Baptie one, but yeah, they've not got it. I can get it on Amazon, but I'm in no major rush because you can just copy the YouTube videos that he's got. But I highly recommend the chicken satay. The chicken satay is amazing. I've done it twice now, and I am not a cook. I hate cooking actually, but it's so easy, it's unbelievable. So yeah guys, let's go to CEX, let's have a look, see if there's any video games I'm going to pick up, and then we'll go to HMV.
the next day.
Welcome back to a very cold man cave, and we have 3 pickups, 2 CDs and 1 Xbox 360 game, but don't worry, we are going back on a charity shop trip. I don't know where we're going to go yet, but I am going to be on the road because, yeah, I haven't had much charity shop pickups lately. It's not been too much. I did pick up a few sealed DVDs last week, but in terms of video games, we haven't really found anything the last wee while. So I think we're going to be on the road. But yeah, anyway, to this pickups for this little segment, we have a banger of an album, Camel Fat, and there's a couple of songs on here that I really like, Cola and Be Someone, and I think it's like a remix of Panic Room from Gorgon City, so it's a great CD just to add to my collection, and one I've been wanting for a little while. So I'm going to start buying CDs now instead of using Spotify. I'm going to get rid of Spotify, I'm going to cancel it, and I'm probably going to buy an MP3 or an MP4 player, just for my own leisure sort of thing. So Camel Fat, great CD to add, and this one's already been opened. I've been listening to this, and this is a banging album. It's pure house anthems from Majestic, who I think is a Radio 1 DJ, and I'm loving this album already. Such catchy tunes, the likes of Medusa, the likes of obviously Camel Fat's on this, Cola. There's so many decent tunes on this that I'm really enjoying. So it's definitely one again to add to a future MP3 or MP4. Now you might be wondering, why not an iPod? Well, I don't even know if iTunes really work on the iPod Touches now, and even then I would like to have like a 128 gig SD card slotted in, so I think an MP3 or MP4 is the way to go. It's trying to find what one to buy, I'm not 100% sure, so if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. Now to the game, and it's a game I know RTB Reese in particular loves this franchise. Big shout out to Reese. And that is the Hitman HD Trilogy Collection. And yeah, 12 quid. And I think it's got the original games that was on the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. It does have the manual, and it's in really good condition. It's 2 discs, which I didn't realise until they actually, the women at the counter looked them out. So it's a two disc game, but very nice condition for 12 quid. I wanted to buy Blood Drive, but it doesn't have the manual, and the case is not in a really, decent state, I would say. For hello, where have you came from? You coming in the camera? Come on in. Come on. Come and say hello. It wasn't in the best state, I would say. No, you're going down there, are you? What you doing? What you doing? Come here. Look at this. Don't know if you can see the cat. Come here. Arrgh. And here's Chester the cat. She hates getting picked up. But... Right, what you doing? Hello. Yeah, so that was pretty much the pickups. I am really looking forward to, giving this a try. It's a series I've always fancied playing. I like the idea of being a silent assassin. So, let me know what game out of the 3 is the best one. And again, it's probably a game that I'm going to put on the gaming channel, just my playthrough, no commentary. But, I'm still playing a current game just now, which is The Godfather. I am really, really enjoying The Godfather at the minute. Especially the start of the game. The start of the game is amazing. But anyway, guys, hopefully the next time you see me is on a charity shop trip.
One nap later.
One nap later, and spontaneously I end up in Dundee. So yeah, we're going to check out some of the charity shops in Dundee. Haven't been here for, I would say, a couple of months now. It was one of the first videos on the channel. And yeah, before I do anything though, I need a coffee pretty badly, because I'm still a bit tired. So yeah, I think we'll go to Greg's and get ourselves a caramel latte. So, I've got a coffee, I've got my sausage butty. Sausage butty is just Scottish for, you know, sausages in a bun, essentially. So, we're going to go to the big cancer research at the retail park and then check out the ones in the city centre, I think. And yeah, we'll take it from there. We're just being a bit spontaneous today. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am starving, so I'll eat my sausage butty and I'll see you guys in just a minute.
A few moments later.
I really needed that sausage butty pretty badly. Yeah, I was starving this morning. So, anyway, we've not had that much luck in the charity shops so far in 2025. You know, there's not much in my locals anyway. So, I'm hoping, you know, this spontaneous trip can really, you know, start the year well in terms of finding things in charity shops. Tons of video games anyway. We've been quite good for finding sealed box sets, so we'll wait and see. But yeah, it's not too bad. I was actually expecting the weather to be like Aberdeen yesterday, but there's no snow here at all. You know, there's no sign of snow. So I'm wearing hiking boots for no reason, really. But yeah, I quite like Dundee for their charity shops. It's probably about the 7th or 8th time now that I've been here for this reasons. And if you haven't seen my original Dundee video, I thought it was probably one of my better new ones anyway. You know, the channels came on leaps and bounds since, so yeah, I really don't know what it is, but I absolutely love it more. I get more excited when I'm not in Aberdeen and I'm on the road. I just think it brings out my best content sometimes, but not just that as well. I just love going to, you know, different shops compared to the same old ones that I go to almost every single week. So it's always good for a change of scenery. I mean, it's always good just to, as I say, I've been to Dundee heaps of times, but I think it's always exciting going to a place that you don't see the same stock over and over and over again. And that's my issue with the charity shops in Aberdeen. Even this game's been sitting there for months, since like October, so it's always exciting just getting out of Aberdeen and you know, just checking the stock in these shops. I think that's like the Olympic swimming pool anyway, so we're right next to this cancer research. I'm hoping they deliver. Let's find out. So I'm not gonna lie, people, Dundee has been a bit underwhelming. That Bernardo's, they had quite a lot of games, but I've pretty much got them all in my collection. And there was one game that did spike my interest. It was Battleship. I think it was £4. CEX sell it for £3.50. Plus there's an Xbox 360 version, so I would rather get that kind of version anyway, and it's cheaper. So yeah, apart from there, the video games have been pretty lackluster, to be honest. And there was one in the British Red Cross I couldn't film because the women asked the women to go in the back and have a look. She had a copy of Rayman for the PlayStation 1. It was a Platinum Edition. She was wanting £5, but it was absolutely bad. There was no way I was going to be giving her £5 for that. So yeah, unfortunately that's been about it. Not much in the city centre of Dundee. I'm going to go to Broughty Ferry now. I'm hoping I'll have a bit of better luck there. I have got some stuff from there in the past. But yeah, it's not been the best of starts to 2025 in terms of video game finds and charity shops, that's for sure. It's been a lot harder. And I guess it's a lot harder when you do have a big collection and you see like all them games there, but maybe one or two I've already got. And yeah, they were charging a little bit more than CEX, you know, for like the PGA Tour Golf, for example. So again, I'm not in a desperate hurry for them. It's a very common game as well, so hopefully Broughty Ferry brings us a bit more luck. I'm going to go to Lockheed as well, because we did get Dino Crisis for the PlayStation 1 in Lockheed, and we got that for £1, if I remember right. So but yeah, not the best start to this charity shop trip. Yeah, a bit underwhelming, but hopefully, you know, our spirits can, you know, go up in Broughty Ferry. That's what I'm hoping for, because my god, we really need to start finding, you know, decent video games in charity shops, that's for sure. I'm just waiting for the bus, but yeah, you would think, you know, being past Christmas, you would have so much, you know, donations and stuff. I'm thinking the charity shops are just putting their stuff on eBay. I really am. It is getting harder now to find, especially video games. Sealed box sets and stuff, not so hard to find, I would say. But I've still got hope. I'm still trying to be enthusiastic. But yeah, I have noticed over the last year it has been getting harder, and I think it's because these charity shops are starting to become wise, but they're just putting everything on eBay now. They even advertise jobs for basically just posting stuff on eBay and all that, so they're getting smart, I'm afraid, which is a bit frustrating if you're a collector like myself. It's harder. And as I say, Bernardo's had a good selection there, but yeah, it's just, if you're a collector, you've got most of them games, I would say, especially if you're, you know, collecting for the 360 quite a lot, like myself. So hopefully Broughty Ferry will have something decent, but I'm not gonna lie guys, I am finding it hard to be motivated.
One pathetic sob story later.
Right, we are finally in Broughty Ferry. Let's check out the charity shops. Fingers crossed we find some stuff. I really hope we can find a few things. So let's take a look in Broughty Ferry. I love Dr. Noodles. Such a nice quick bite to eat. But yeah, that's Broughty Ferry done. Did pick up Wii Sports there, but apart from that, pretty awful. And yeah, one of the women that sold me the Wii Sports straight away was asking for, you know, if I was an eBay reseller and all that, and I thought, oh, here we go. She was like, oh, this is an expensive game. I thought she was going to charge like 15 quid or something, but that British Heart Foundation as well, £6 for Xbox 360 games that are like 50p in CEX. It's just getting a bit ridiculous, in my opinion. These charity shops are getting a bit greedy, in my honest view. I don't know how they're managing to price that up at £6 for essentially a 50p to £1 game. Just ludicrous. But anyway, I'm not too sure. I need to make an executive decision here. To go back into Dundee, go to Lockheed, or to go to Arbroath, which will have more charity shops. I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't made that decision. But when I do, we'll soon find out. But yeah, oh, this has not been the best of luck in 2025 for video game charity shop pickups. At least we got Wii Sports. But well, I probably will. I'll trade it in. Can make about £3 back on it. I'm not sure yet. Can change it for credit or sell it on Vinted even just to fund my game collection. I'm not a reseller sort of thing, so anything I use and buy, you know, if I resell it, I'm using it to fund my game collection, not as a business. So yeah, it's not the best of charity shop trips I've ever been on. I was so excited this morning too, but it's still early in the day. But I need to make that executive decision. Dundee, well, back to Dundee, or go to Arbroath, which will have more charity shops. Try to think. I'll soon see.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
That's fine, thank you driver. Right, welcome to Carnoustie. So I did take that executive decision that I'm going up towards Arbroath. Yeah, there's a couple, I think there's like 2 or 3 charity shops that is in Carnoustie. They're not like your British Heart Foundation or your Cancer Research. I think it's like independent stores, so it could be a hit, it could be a miss. I've never actually been in Carnoustie before, but I've passed it many times on the train. So yeah, I think we were always going to have bad luck in Dundee. I think the way the day was going, so I think this might be the best route to go on. I didn't really want to go on this route though, because I wanted to save that for a future video, but I'll never probably be in Carnoustie for a charity shop trip again, so it's not really a place that's been on my radar. The bus passes, so we'll get that bus again towards Arbroath. There's quite a lot of chavs on that bus, you know, school kids and all that, swearing like hell. If I used to swear like that, I would have got my head scalped probably. Yeah, like kids nowadays, like seriously, need to grow like manners and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure if the shops are going to be any good, but as we always do, let's take a look. Don't sell any video games at all, do you? PlayStation? No, none at all.
Only children's things.
Okay, okay. Have a great day.
You too.
You too. Yeah, I should have knew by the by the sign. It is a charity shop, but hey ho, at least it's for kids, so. But yeah, nothing for me, unfortunately. Guessing that's all the video games you've got at the minute, is it? So, Carnoustie was a bit of a waste of time. We're just down at the sea. Nice view, I must admit. And here's the train coming in. But yeah, unfortunately, the two charity shops that weren't open for some reason. Quite a lot of empty buildings in Carnoustie, which is a bit concerning. And I noticed the Costa's got out of there, so I thought this would be a kind of touristy place. Like, I know it's not golf season, but yeah, I would have thought Costa would have stayed there. So kind of weird that Costa's out the door, so to speak. But yeah, we're going to head back to the town centre, and then we're going to get the bus to Arbroath. And then hopefully, well, I know for a fact that Arbroath's got quite a few charity shops. If they're open or not, I don't know. So, I've got about half an hour to kill. I think I'm going to grab a coffee. But yeah, it just shows guys that not everything goes to plan. You know, I don't know why the pickups, I think charity shops are getting a bit greedy. You know, that Assassin's Creed for £6, I know I went on about it already, but just mind-boggling to me. But Arbroath does have a few charity shops. I might check the game shops, I'm not sure. I really want to maybe leave that for a special video in the future. So I'll probably just do the charity shops in Arbroath. Don't know if I've got enough time for Montrose, to be honest. We might. But I'm sceptical. Right, I'm going to grab a coffee. And the next time you see me, hopefully I'm pumped up in Arbroath. final stop of the day is Arbroath. It's about 3 p.m, so we haven't got too much time. We won't manage to do Montrose, but that's absolutely fine because we're going to save it for a future vlog. But yeah, hopefully Arbroath has got a couple of stuff for this week's vlog, as it has been a bit disappointing and underwhelming so far. But I don't want to sound like a moan, that's for sure. So let's go and see if Arbroath has got anything decent in the charity shops.
Hours later.
what a great shop that is. Patterson's Retro in Arbroath. I got some decent Xbox 360 pickups, which we'll see back at the Mancave. And yeah, what a fantastic little wee shop. We are back in the Mancave. It is a bit chilly. I've got my coffee. And let's just dive right into the pickups. We'll just do the DVDs out the way quickly, because a lot of people don't want to see the DVDs. I'm not here for the video games. But I have picked up some decent ones. They're probably muddled up. They're probably not in order of, you know, places where I bought them. But anyway, we've got the UEFA Champions League. This is definitely something for me. I do love the Champions League, and I think it's the best European football goals or something like that. But I think it was like 25p or something from a charity shop, so it's just one to add to the collection. The next one, I think these were £5 for £1. I've got Donimi Brasco. Not sure what it is, but it's brand new and sealed. Al Pacino might be good, might not be. Johnny Depp as well. So again, I think these were £5 for £1. John Bishop live. Never seen him live, to be honest. Never watched him. Don't know if he's good. Let me know in the comments. Now this one, if you're a Man United fan, I'm not really a Man United fan, so I might try and flip this on Vinted. It's the Class of 92 documentary. Could be interesting. Don't know. Don't know if I'll keep it. That's for myself, but yeah, interesting one to pick up anyway. The next one is, I don't know. I really don't know. A tournament. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I don't know what it is. Looks like a romance or something kind of movie. Don't really know. I needed 5 to make the pound, so this one, classic. Don't think it's worth anything, but I'll probably just keep a hold of it because it's sealed. It's the In Between Us movie. Absolutely love this movie. Yeah, the In Between Us, so good. So funny. You know, when they're having a night out in the middle of the dance floor and they do their dancing and stuff. It's kind of funny. So yeah, In Between Us, a good one to add to my DVD collection. Another movie that I'm definitely keeping. This was brand new sealed as well. Saving Private Ryan. What a movie this is. I'm not the biggest person for watching a lot of movies, but this is a fantastic movie. It stars Matt Damon. But it's mostly starring Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks is such a good actor in this. Such a great film. Highly recommend. If you've most people, I'm sure, have seen this movie, but if you haven't, it's a classic. Definitely one that I'm keeping, and it's brand new sealed as well. In fact, all these DVDs are brand new and sealed. And another banger movie that I remember watching back in the day is The Pursuit of Happiness. Again, brand new and sealed DVD. Such a great film. It's one that I'm trying to remember, though. It's one that's kind of went out the memory. I just know that I really enjoyed this film, so I'm definitely going to be watching that again. This one has got Bruce Willis, Tears of the Sun. Don't really know much about it. Again, super cheap, so I was picking it up. And again, brand new and sealed. I'm having a lot of luck finding sealed DVDs at the minute, so yeah, like, although I might have sounded a little bit moany in the video in terms of video games and stuff, I am getting very good DVD finds at the minute. And the next one, don't know much about this, but it's called The Witches of Eswick. Again, brand new and sealed. Don't know much about it. Looks like maybe a horror or something. Looks very vintage. And again, some of these DVDs might be worth money. They could be worth peanuts. I don't really know. But again, I'm seeing it brand new sealed. Looks quite old. Looks unusual. Don't know if it's worth anything. But again, I'll maybe check in next week's vlog. The next one, again, I needed to make up numbers. You know, I was finding like deals all over the place, £5 for £1. It's the, I now pronounce you well, yeah, you see the title. Don't know what it's about, to be honest. I don't know who the actors are, to be fair, so could be a heap of rubbish. Next one's not a heap of rubbish. I had to pick this up. One of my favourite movies of all time. Choose life, choose a job, choose a career, choose a family, choose Trainspotting. Yeah, Trainspotting. I got this for £1.50. This was in a broth. Awesome film. If you've never seen it, highly recommend it. It's based in Edinburgh. It's basically the junkies in Leith. I've actually been to the Banana Flats, and when we do a vlog in Edinburgh eventually, I will go there and film myself at the Banana Flats. But yeah, what an amazing film this is. So I'm really happy. And it's brand new and sealed again. And the last brand new and sealed DVD I've picked up, or Blu-ray should I say, don't know if it's any good, but it just piqued my interest, especially because we're not solely a gaming channel, but we do focus a lot on gaming. It's called The Gamer. Again, this was £2, brand new and sealed, have no idea. Gerald Butler, probably not my cup of tea, I'm not sure, but it just interests me because it's called Gamer, so could be like similar to, what was The Rock's movie? It was Doom, what was it? He did Doom. So again, just want to add to the collection. Pretty cheap, £2, it's brand new and sealed. So happy days. So all these DVDs and the one Blu-ray, all brand new and sealed. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces of media that were all brand new and sealed. So not a bad, amount of stuff to add to my collection. Now on to the video games. Now this is where the bread and butter, this is what I really like focusing on, and to be honest, it's getting so much harder with video games. It really is. I don't know why the charity shops are charging silly money for some stuff like that. British Heart Foundation, I probably went on about it a million times, but £6 for Assassin's Creed is just crazy. But I'm not here to moan, I'm here to show my pickups. I picked this up for £1. It's the Rugby World Cup 2011. Not into rugby really. The only time I like watching rugby is when Scotland play England. It does have the manual and the disc. It was one I don't have in the collection, so it was one to add. The next one, again, I've got this, but not this edition. It's the Burnout Paradise Ultimate Edition. I think this is the DLC where you get motorbikes and stuff. But again, pretty cheap, £2. This was in the Bernardo in Dundee. Does have a manual and the disc. So yeah, that was, well, we've got one more that we picked up in Dundee, which was a staple. If you're out in the charity shops and you find this, especially on the cheap or the car boot sales, you've got to pick up Wii Sports. It is in the sleeve cover. It was £3. And again, the woman was kinda thinking I was an eBay reseller and stuff. It's actually in not too bad condition. And I'm gonna keep this because I don't actually know where my Wii Sports is, to be honest. So it's always handy having a few copies of Wii Sports. So that was everything from Dundee. Very disappointing when it comes to video games. So the rest are from abroad. The only other thing I picked up was Xbox 360 games. The first one, 50p, Grand Theft Auto 4. And it does have the map, has the disc. It is the Classics edition. This will make good CEX credit, or I might stick it up on Vinted. Now we're on to Patterson's Retro pickups. I got 4 Xbox 360 games. What a nice shop, really nice guy as well, was very happy to let me film in his store. There's so many things in there, unbelievable. Like, if you're into your retro toys and all that kind of stuff as well, it's not just video games he does. So many different things that he had that was just crazy. I never had enough time to check the other store. There's apparently 2 video game stores in Abroth, which is crazy because Aberdeen's only got CEX and cash converters. We don't even have a retro video game store. I think the closest one is in Inverurie with the Gamers and Geeks, which is also a fantastic store. So yeah, very nice place. I've got 4 pickups. The first one is Darksiders 2. I've already got this on the Switch, but I don't have it for the 360. It does have the manual and the disc, and yeah, it's just one to kind of add to the collection, but I'm going to play the Nintendo Switch version of the game. This one was £4, although it says £12 here. It is £4. It is Ride to Hell Retribution. I think this is the biker game. Could be wrong, but I don't think it's meant to be a good game. I think it's meant to be one of the worst games on the Xbox 360, but for me, again, I don't have it. I've got to add it to the collection. It'll probably sit on the shelf, but it's still decent to add anyway, as like, you know, shelf filler. So the final 2 games that I picked up from Patterson's Retro, the first one is Dark Souls 2. It does have the manual as well. Again, just another game that I don't have in the collection. There was quite a lot of games there that I've already got, but you had a really good selection of Xbox 360 games, especially if you are new to collecting. And the final game, I seen this in CEX a few weeks ago and I regret passing it up, and that is Star Ocean for the Xbox 360. This is a game I really want to play. It's got such a bulky manual. It's quite a big manual actually. Like, I don't know if I can give it justice here, but look at this. Quite a bulky manual, really nice. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way here. But yeah, decent size of manual. So it's quite rare nowadays you get a manual this bulky. Well, yeah, it's pretty nice. So that was the final game picked up from Patterson's Retro, and I'd highly recommend it if you're in that area, if you're in Scotland. But anyway, that's about it for this week's vlog. Not a lot of charity shop pickups in terms of video games, but we did get a lot of DVDs, which is really good. Next week, there's not going to be any, you know, trip or charity shop trip. I'm going to take a weekend of just chilling, but don't you worry guys, I am going to vlog it. I'm going to vlog just me chilling in the man cave, enjoying myself. But also, I have a special video coming out this Sunday, and it's me and another special guest. So keep an eye out on my socials, on the YouTube homepage, because I probably will announce it in the next 24 hours after this vlog comes out. But I am really excited because this is going to be my first ever guest on the Scottish Man Cave channel. So anyway guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.